Hello friends, in previous offline lecture, we study Cauchy's and Lagrange's theorem and some corollary on Lagrange's theorem. Now, in this lecture, we are going to study external direct product of groups. Now, definitions here. Let G1, G2, Gn groups be the collection of groups. The external direct product is the set of n tuples and it is denoted by G1 additional circle, G2 additional circle, Gn, and this set is equal to G1, G2, Gn such that each Gi belongs to capital Gi, and operation is component wise. Operation is component. Here G1, G2 dash Gn, one element from this set, into second element G1 dash G2 dash Gn dash, and its product component wise, that means G1 into G1 dash, G2 into G2 dash, comma, and so Gn into Gn dash. And this G1 additional circle, G2 additional circle, G3 dash dash additional circle, Gn is a group under this operation. Here E identity is E1, E2, En, like this. Identity E1, E2, Ei is identity in Gi. Ei is an identity in this is a group. This is a group under this operation, component wise operation, and this set is called direct products, group of direct products. Now we know here R square is equal to R additional circle R, R cube is equal to R additional circle R additional circle R additional circle R. This is our set of order pairs. This is set of order triples, set of order. This is group. This is also group under addition. Under addition. Now see example. U of 8 additional circles you obtain. Here U of 8 contains element 1, 3, 5, 7 and U of 10 contains element 1, 3, 7, 9. U of n means set of integer less than n and relatively prime to n. It is a group under multiplication modulo n. It is a group under multiply. So it is a group under multiply modulo 8. It is a group under multiplication modulo 10. Now U of 8 additional circle U of 10 contains 16 elements and like this 1, 1, 1, 3, then 1, 7, 1, 9. Now 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 7, 3, 9. Again, here 5, 5, 1, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 9 like this. Here 7, 1, 7, 3, 7, 7 and 7, 9. Now product, suppose we take this element 5, 3 into 7, 9. 5, 3 into, that means product of this first components operation is multiplication modulo 8. This gives 5 into 7, 35 and multiply 3. Now 3 into 7 multiply modulo 10. 3 into 9, this is 7, like this. Now another example, Z2 additional modulo Z3. It contains element 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 and 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2 like this. Total 6 elements. Z2 additional circle Z3. Here consider a subgroup generated by this 1, 1. Here a subgroup generated by 1, 1 is first element is 1, 1. Second, here 1, 1 raised to n means n times 1, 1 like this. 1, 1 raised to 2 means 2, 2. 2, 2 is 2, 0, 2. Okay. Now this is, that means 1, 0. Now 0, 1, then 1, 2 and 0, 0. It contains 6 elements and this set equal. This is equal to Z2 additional circle Z3. That means Z2 additional circle Z3 is cyclic and it is isomorphic to Z6. isomorphic to Z6. Here is a Zn additional circle Zm isomorphic to Znm for all positive integers n and m. Question mark. Here always this here Z2 additional circle Z3 isomorphic to Z6. That means product of these two, 2 into 3. Is a Zn additional circle Zm isomorphic to Znm for all positive integers Nm? Answer is no. Here take Z2 additional circle Z2. It contains 4 elements: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. In this group, no element of order 4. In this group has no element of order 4. So it is not isomorphic. Z2 additional Z2 is not isomorphic to Z4. Z4 is cyclic and this is not cyclic. So it is not isomorphic. Here Zn additional circle Zm isomorphic to Znm if n and m are relatively prime. N and m are relatively prime. Then isomorphic. Now classification of groups of order at most 7. Classification of groups of order at most 7. At most 7. The only groups example, only groups up to isomorphism only groups up to isomorphism of order at most 7 of order at most 7 are Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, Z2 additional circle Z2, Z5, Z6, D3 and Z7. That means any group up to order 7 is isomorphic to one of these groups. Isomorphic from the one of the group. Here, if G is a group of order 1, then clearly G is isomorphic to Z1. Now here Z2 are group of orders 2, 3, 5 and 7 are isomorphic to Z2, Z3, Z5 and Z7 because group of prime order is cyclic and these are cyclic. That means this is group of order 2 is cyclic, so it is isomorphic to Z2. These are also cyclic. Group of order 7 is cyclic, so it is isomorphic to Z7. Now we will need to show now see the group of order 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Now, if G is a group of order 4, G is a group of order 4. If it is cyclic, then it is isomorphic to Z4. If it is not cyclic, that means there is no element of order 4. Cyclic, then in G there is no element of order 4. Now, order of an element divides the order of the group. By Lagrange's corollary of Lagrange's theorem, order of an element divides the order of group. It is non-cyclic, there is no element of order 4, that means non-identity element in G has order 2. That means 2 divides 4, so non-identity. Identity element has order 1, non-identity element has order 2. That means in G, x square is equal to E for all x belongs to G, and so this condition satisfied. So G is abelian, therefore G is an abelian. And so G is isomorphic to Z2 additional circle Z2. Now see the group of order 6. See the group of order 6. Now see the group of order 6. G is a group of order 6. Here we claim that G has an element of order 3. Here we claim that here claim that G has an element of order 3. Okay. here, by Korolev-Prandtl theorem, order of an element divides the order of G. So, non-identity element in G has order 2, 3 or 6. 2, 3 or 6. If there is an element of order, if there is an element A of order 6 in G, there is an element A belongs to G and A raised to, that means there is an element of order 6. This gives clearly A square, order of A square is 3. That means G, if G has an element of order 6, then G contains an element of order 3. G contains an element of order 3. Suppose every element in G has a order 2. Suppose G has every element G has, that means there is no element of order 3. There is no element of order 3. Now here has a order 2 in G, that means there is no element of order 3. Here that means x square is equal to E for all x belongs to G. So G is an abelian. Now here A comma B belongs to G. A comma B belongs to G. Now this set H, here identity element, A element, B and AB. Clearly this set is a group, subgroup of G. Identity exists. Inverse of A is A. Inverse of B is B. Inverse of AB square is again abelian, so A square B square E into E, that means E. Okay. Product of these two is B. Product of these two A. So it is subgroup of G, which is a subgroup. Of G, and order of G is equal to 6, which is impossible because order of subgroup divide order of group. Here 4 divides 6, which is impossible. So this is wrong. We get contradiction. That means each element has order 2. This is not satisfied. This is not satisfied. Now therefore G must have an element of order 3, of order 3, say X. Consider subgroup generated by X. consider subgroup generated by it. It contains element EX square. Now, let Y belongs to G and Y does not belongs to this. Therefore, Y does not belong to this. That means Y, this coset, is not equal to, by coset property, this coset and are distinct coset. These are distinct cosets. Not equal, that means distinct. But here, Y square is either only these two distinct cosets, because order of this 3, order of group is 6, that means index is 2. There are only two distinct left cosets. This is also coset. This coset is either equal to this or this. This is R. Y square. If Y square is equal to this, Y, this gives, when Y gets cancelled, that means Y, this gives Y belongs to this, which is impossible. This is impossible. Also, here, also, if we take this, Y square is equal to X, okay, Y square into this coset is equal to this coset, then clearly Y square belongs to this. Y square belongs to G. If okay, but if order of Y is equal to 3, then Y is equal to Y square of square. See here, Y square belongs to this coset or subgroup, then Y square into Y square also belongs to this. That means Y belongs to, which is impossible. So, we get contradiction. That means mod Y must be equal to 2. Mod Y must be equal to 2. Then this set X square, okay, Y X square. Yx as order 3, because order of x is 3, order of y is 2, so order of yx is 3, and so it is cyclic, and so this is isomorphic to Z6. If Z is not cyclic, then it is isomorphic to D3. It is isomorphic to D3. And elements of D3 is also like this. Only Here order of this 6, there is no element of order 6 in D3. So if cyclic, then it is isomorphic to non-cyclic, then it is isomorphic to D3. Okay, we stop here. Thank you.